So what does a junior venture capital do? You source deals, you talk to lots of CEOs. Basically, there are two different roles. There's the sourcing role and there's the diligence role. And most companies have a mixture of both. Sourcing means that you're focused on a given geography or stage or industry, and you're trying to find the best companies in that niche, and you're trying to be in front of them and kind of sell them so that when there's an opportunity to invest, you can pull the trigger and your fund can get that deal. For example, we're using WebEx right now. I actually sourced a deal in a WebEx competitor called ClearSlide, which somebody showed me a presentation with ClearSlide. I thought this is amazing. Called the CEO. He said, "Hey, sorry, you just missed us." The next day, they announced a large Series A round, but we kept in touch for a whole year, and it was a really great experience. He was a co-founder of Evite. He's one of the early engineers of one of the big travel websites, and so I got to develop this relationship with this person that ended up actually turning into a deal. There's also a lot of kind of cool stuff that venture capitalists get to do besides just talking to world-class CEOs and developing relationships with them. And that involves, speaking engagements and getting to guest lecture and all these sorts of things just because there aren't many VCs out there. And so you're kind of an in-demand commodity in some respect. So why else do venture capital earlier in your career? For me, I kind of mentioned this in the first place. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to learn more about what makes a business tick. You get to just meet lots of people and broaden your network and open your mind to all different opportunities all around the globe. But I think the number one reason you should do it is because you like it. You're passionate about it. And so there's a big difference between early stage versus growth stage versus private equity or hedge funds or banking. It's not all finance. And in fact, we'll hit this in a second, but when you apply for a job in venture capital, you don't want to be seen as a finance person because the VCs, they do a fair amount of analytics, but it's more about your passion for startups and technology. But it's very important to kind of pick the right role and make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. And I think doing something what you like generally is a good formula for success.